Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wigio's gaming channel, reviewing for you at the moment Risk for iOS. Now, for those of you who don't know what Risk was originally a board game. It is a world domination game. Basically, you used to play with other people, and the point of the game was to destroy everybody and take over the planet. There have been many iterations of the computer game version. I believe played it on the PC over 10 years ago now, but this game has been around for well before since I was born, and I'm exceedingly old. So before we hop into a game, let's talk about some of the features, of which there are very few. If you look down here on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, there is a music button which allows you to play your iTunes music while playing the game, instead of using this rather nice score in the background. But unfortunately it disappears in the game. You would expect some kind of nice, like what we're hearing right now, a military style epic scale, which isn't there. As soon as you get into the game, it all disappears. So you can see why they put in the iTunes music, but I would like something that feels risky. It's a very bad play on words. Anyway, extras, what have we got? Medals is basically achievements, except for the one flaw that they don't actually get you anything. They don't get you anything at all. There are no unlocks in this game, which is kind of a theme for the entire game, to be honest. There is no campaign mode, there is nothing. When you go to single player, it is basically skirmish. Options. Turn music off on sound effects. If you want the game to vibrate, the vibrate's been on, but I haven't actually noticed the game ever vibrate on me. So maybe my phone's broken. Who knows? And moving into the complete lack of features, multiplayer. We have pass and play, which I'm sure you're aware. As you play your game, you pass the phone to the next person, they play theirs, and your phone moves in a circle. Local play, which is over Bluetooth, you have to be obviously in the vicinity of the person playing for it to work. There is no online multiplayer in this, which is pretty sad to see, to be honest. For the price of the game, you would expect online play. There are other games out there that have online multiplayer that are very, very similar style to Risk. So EA dropped the ball on that. It wouldn't have been hard to put multiplayer in. It's basically a turn-based game. It could have been, it's basically play by email, which has been around for a very long time. It wouldn't have been hard to implement. Shame on you. Moving on into single player. As I said before, there is no campaign mode in this, as there is in Risk Factions, if you've played that before. I would love to see Risk Factions ported to iOS. It would be rather nice. That uses the updated 2008 Risk rules, as well as using the original Risk rules. You have, scenarios, objectives. You have a campaign mode. Here is just a skirmish. As you can see, you can play up against 5 other AIs with easy, medium, and hard difficulty. I've heard recently on the reviews from the latest update that hard mode has been bugged, for lack of a better word. People are saying that the game is getting too many troops than it should do. I can't really testify to that one, because I'm not that much of a Risk geek to be able to calculate how many troops each player should be getting for a specific turn. And basically that in hard mode, the AI completely goes after you. It doesn't go with anybody else, so you end up having 5 people all against you, which I haven't really experienced, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, hard mode is hard, and I've yet to win a game on hard mode. But it's hard mode, that's what hard mode should be. Advanced, board setup, automatic and manual. Manual is go around turn-based style and pick which countries that you want. Or automatic, the game decides for you and randomly assigns you countries. Card rules, progressive and fixed. Now this does make a severe impact to the game. When you take over a country, you get a card at the end of your turn. You only get 1 card, so if you take over like 10 countries, you don't get 10 cards, you only get the 1. So that's why you should always, every turn, try and take over at least 1 country to get your cards, because other players will be doing that and you need to keep up. You can either get a soldier, a tank, or a jet. Now these don't really make too much of a difference. what you need to do is match them up. So you have 3 soldiers, 3 tanks, 3 jets, or one of each. So 1 soldier, 1 jet, 1 tank. And when you cash these in, you get extra troops. But the progressive means that if you when you cash the first lot in, you get 2 troops, I think it is. The next time you cash them in, you get 4. Next time you cash them in, you get like 8. It goes up kind of exponentially. And after a while, you end up getting big clumps of troops. And also there is fixed, which is basically each set of cards has a particular value assigned to them. So you have, 3 troops would be worth, I don't know, 3 soldier cards would be worth 4 troops. 3 tanks would be worth 6 or whatever. And then, a fixed set of troops for a particular set of cards. Now I'm going to put this on hard mode just to see how badly I will get beaten against 5 other ally opponents. Right then. Welcome, the Yellow Army stands ready for your command, General. You are player 5. Oh dear. That means I'm going to be the 5th person to play. It is entirely possible that I'm going to get completely slaughtered before I even get a chance to play a single turn. Let us see how this goes. You can watch the AI play it if you want to, or you can press the fast forward button and skip it all. I would recommend at the beginning of the game at least to watch what your opponents are doing and see what kind of directions they're going in and everything to get a feel for the game. And I'm not doing very well whatsoever. And it seems I've been given Europe, which I hate. Europe sucks. I want to be green. I want Australia. Australia is my town. It's nice and easy to defend, a nice bottleneck, and you can get a nice little continent bonus out of it and push out from there, which works very nicely. Actually, one thing I did notice, the old Risk game for the PC, you could have an extra route going from Australia to South America, I believe. It would have been nice to see to add those options in, but they've seen fit not to do that. Right, here I'm about to try and take over Europe. So the first stage of your turn is, there's 3 parts to it. There's draft, there's attack, and there's fortify. Make sure that you're happy with the placement of troops before you move on to attack, because you can't go back. And I've done many a mistake by not looking what I'm doing and just clicking the next button and messing myself up. Right, so where am I going to... I want to Iceland up here. I'm going to leave because I'm going to try and block off America. Can I take over Europe? And more importantly, can I hold it? Attack! So, there you go, Scandinavia, take that. Boom! Yes. Another thing to note about this game. Oh, there's 14 there. Please don't push towards me. You're going to push towards me because you're kind of going to hit red. Oh dear. Purple's going to annihilate me, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to fortify. Bugger it. Right, moving on. It seems that purple wants to take Europe, so I'm pretty much boned here, I believe. Maybe not. I'm still not going to take North Africa. Please, red, do me a favour and attack him. I'll put some in here. Can I take whatever country this is? It's like an amalgamation of countries. Yes, look at that. There are 3 buttons here. There is on the right retreat, so you can do some kind of hit and run strategy. So I've hit him twice and now I retreat. I'm not. I'm going to carry on attacking him. You press the middle button, which is a dice roll, which is 1 single turn, which I've just got beaten on. And you can press the nuclear looking button, which basically will keep the fight going. You won't see it will happen in the background, and keep the fight going until one side loses. So let's press that, and boom. There we go. So I lost 1 troop there, which is nice. I shall leave it at that. Fortify. I'm going to move some troops out of Englandshire into Belgium, Germany, wherever. Please leave me alone. Let me have Europe. I like Europe. Europe's my home. The animations here, they're alright. I would have liked to have seen the Risk Factions style of animation. It's kind of very flash gamey, flash drawing animations that kind of march along the bottom of the screen. You see them attack each other. It's kind of very cutesy, but this is just what, hand drawn images. I suppose it looks alright. The aesthetic of it's not terrible, but I would have liked to see the animation style of it. So far, not doing too badly. Not doing too badly at all. I'll leave it off here, and then I will play a couple of turns and show you later on in the game. As you can see now, I've taken a few turns, and just to get kind of in the thick of it. I'm not doing too badly at the moment, apart from Blue looks to be not being very happy with me, and possibly may attack me. As you can see, Purple is near enough close to death. The interface works quite nice. It's nice and slick. You have your pause menu here. It's not really a pause because it's kind of a turn-based game, but yeah. Never mind. Information screen tells you the play order and the continent bonuses, which is always handy. Who's winning? Nice stats, ranks, territories, troops, which is nice. And at the moment, I am 4th, which isn't too bad. I've seen a lot worse. Alright, I'm going to take you down because I'm going to nick your cards, Purple. You are mine. Maybe not. You suck. Yes, continent secured. Boom. So I've just taken over Purple, and I've taken his cards off him. And now I have more. I have 5 cards, so it's now forcing me to turn them in. So now that I've taken over Purple, mid-turn, I've been given more troops, and I'm deploying them mid-turn because I'm forced to, because I have too many cards, which has given me a great chance to try and siege up a little bit against Blue. So they look like they are poised to attack me, so stick it to you, Blue. And I am just going to leave it there. This game is actually working out quite nicely for me at the moment. Not too terrible. Green. See what I mean about Australia? Australia just owns. Smashing his way through. If he gets orange, he'll get Orange's cards. He'll be able to gain more troops, which is defeat the Orange Army. Now, yep, see, he's got more troops. He's back to his attack phase again, and now he's going after me. I don't like you, Green. How dare you? See, now I'm just kind of hanging on for dear life at the moment. Green has made a massive push, and Red has made a small push. But as you can see, it has a nice clump of troops. Let's see where this goes. I have 3. Now I need to take back the Mediterranean. Bang. Oh, look at that. All 6s. Beautiful. No. Yes, continent secured. Can I hold it? I doubt it. Red's turn. Just fortifying against Green there. And slow taking over America. Not doing too much damage. No! Green, leave me alone. It's a lost cause here, to be honest. Defeat. Green has defeated me. So to wrap up, Risk. If you want the authentic board game experience, then I could recommend Risk for you. But there are other apps out there that do this style of game a lot better. Mainly because of some kind of campaign mode. Be it just, a scenario that you'll put in and you've got to win from that given scenario. It's not asking too much. Other games do have online multiplayer, which is a big hole in this. It should be there. It's a big letdown for the game. So my official rating for this is meh. It's all right. You're not going to be overly disappointed if you get this game, but there are other games out there that may be better suited to you and probably cheaper. As I said, this game goes for $2.99 or £1.99 depending on where you are. If you like this review, feel free to like it. If you dislike it, again, feel free to dislike it. Would you please put down in there in the comments, explain to me why you think that I suck. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.